Hey, welcome back. This is Hoki26 again. This is another update. This is for a review of the new Harry Potter World of Harry Potter clue game. And what I'm going to be doing is a comparison because there was a previous clue game that had came out several years ago. And there's some really big changes, and I want to give you kind of the scoop on both. Now, the first one we're going to go through, sorry, I'm moving around a lot, is the first clue game of Harry Potter Edition. And this is Discover the Secrets of Hogwarts. So it's set in the Hogwarts castles, and each one of the rooms, as you can kind of see here in the back, is every classroom throughout Hogwarts. And the main part of this game is you have your main characters, which is like Harry, Ron, Hermione, Neville, Luna, and Ginny. And those are the characters that everybody plays. Then you have the bad guys who are the ones committing the crime. You have Crabbe and Goyle, Bellatrix, Peter Pettigrew, Umbridge, and Draco. And the weapons are like potions and spells. Then you have house points, and depending on how many people play, they get as many house points. And the content, you have help cards and you have dark art cards. And what happens through this game is when you're going through the game, doors open and shut. If you land on a dark mark space, you have to read the card, and there's consequences. And if you have the help cards, saves you. If not, you have to get rid of your house points as a penalty. One of the bad things about the game is when I've been playing it is when you lose all your house points, you're actually automatically kicked out and you can't solve the game anymore. So it's kind of a battle before all your house points are gone to win the game or to get to the point where you accuse and figure out who done it. The game was actually a lot of fun. You have to really know the basics of how to play Clue to know all the extra rules with it. Still a really fun game, and I played it several times with my friends, and it's just a great addition to any collector. Now, the new game that came out, this is the World of Harry Potter. And what's different on this one is you actually have the different locations of the Wizarding World. For example, you have Gringotts, you have Hogwarts, you have the Weasleys, Wizards, Wheezes shop, you have Grimmel's Place or the Malfoy Manor. So in the Forbidden Forest, things of that nature. Things that you actually see locations in the Harry Potter world. Most of the characters are the same. A few differences. You have Greyback as one of the bad guys. Peter Pettigrew still in there. Bellatrix is still in there. But you have two additional characters. You have Lucius Malfoy and you have a Snatcher. Then the weapons have changed to like a cursed necklace or a cursed broomstick. Instead of like spells, they're like cursed objects or like poisoned meat, things of that nature. Then you have what's another big difference is you don't have house points. You actually have fluke points. And each place has like a fireplace, and depending on your role and how you play the game, the discs on the different corners change, and that opens fireplaces or closes them. And a cool aspect of the game when I was reading through it is that you don't have to roll the dice if you don't want to. You can use a fluke point to just transfer to a room instead of having to march all the way there or using a secret passage. The catch is, though, once you use all your fluke points, though, you can't use the fluke network anymore, which is kind of cool, but you're not completely out of the game. You just have to do it the long way. You still have your help cards, and you still have your dark deck cards, which kind of neat, though. It's like the spell cards, the item cards, and the ally cards in the help section are really well drawn, and they actually include things from the last movie, from this eighth movie, from the second half of this movie, which is really kind of neat. The art is incredible in it. The detail is really good. I have yet to play this with a group of friends yet, but it's very similar to the first Clue game. But if you want to have this one, it's about $30. I bought mine at Books A Million, so look at your local bookstores or toy stores as well if you do want to find it. But I think it's just a really great game to play if you're just a really big Harry Potter fan. I enjoy it. I like all the art in it. Um, if you have any questions about the game, or if you actually would like to see the game pieces, or have any questions concerning those, I will make another video, or I will try to explain it to you in another video. But that is my rendition of the Harry Potter Discover the Secrets Inside Clue game. So if you're just a Clue fan, game, it's great to play. It says it's for ages 9 and up, 3 to 5 players. So yeah, that's it. I was very excited. They've actually come out with some other Harry Potter stuff. Another video I will hope to make soon is they did come out with the Ultimate CNET edition of Harry Potter that covers all 8 movies. All 7 books, 8 movies. So I really do want to get that game. I do not know the price on it because it was not labeled when I went to the bookstore. But as soon as I get that game, I will do a review to see how well and how challenging it is with the other ones. And I do have the CNET 1 and 2 that they came out back in the early 2000s. So I was very excited. They came out with also a new book, the Harry Potter film Wizardry. And it's got pamphlets, it's got programs, it's got everything that's happened through all 7, 8 books and movies. It's very informative. It's got a lot of information in it. So I hope to acquire that book also soon and to do an update for you if you just want to know the little details of Harry Potter and how they put things together and how programs looked and everything. To do parties, to do events, or just because if you're a big nerd and you want it like I am, go ahead and get that book. And that book is about $40. If you have any other questions, just please let me know. Thanks.